Alright, hello gamers, welcome back to the show. I am your charming self-proclaimed
Espionage X raided my stream with 7 viewers.
Thank you, XX Espionage. Appreciate the raid. Let's see, where did we leave off with last time? I think we were going this way. So we are back in Enshrouded, and last time we paused our progress in this mega dungeon thing. And we are... I think we're in like the last third of it. I'm pretty sure. Okay, so yes, I remember this. So we got into this room. There's a teleporter here that goes to the other side, and there's a door with 2 locks on it, and we have to find the runes that open it. And that's it right there. Alright, so somewhere in this mega room is what we're looking for. Let's see what's over here. Oh god, those are spikes. What the heck? Is that a button? What is that gonna let dudes out? Hold on, what spell do we have loaded right now? Can I... Okay, here we go. Alright, let's whittle them down a bit. Because I bet if I hit that button, the door's gonna open. And I'm gonna get chased by all this crap while in a room with spikes. And I don't want that. So we're going to thin their numbers a bit. Some would say this is cheese. Some people would also die here. I do not plan to. I mean, I think it's realistic. Like, there's a lot of holes in that grate. Clearly a fireball would damage things on the other side. I don't think this is, unusual or anything. Alright. Is there rooms on the sides also? That's a spawner. Yeah. So I will probably not be able to hit the spawner until the door is open. Alright, done did what we can there. Let's check the other side. Just a big door. Okay. Alright, see what's going on. Oh, there's still a few more in there. Alright. Oh, wow, there's still a lot in there. What the hell? Oh, dude, I thought y'all were done. Alright. Grab all this stuff. Okay, this room is now done. Okay. Oh my god, there's more in here too. Alright. Any nasty ones remaining? No. Okay, this one's good. Alright, so now we got the room with the spawner. Let's see. Oh, the spike traps kill the skeletons too. So I guess if I were to open the door and do this the quote-unquote right way, it would just be like open the doors and then like jump over the spikes, run to the middle of the room, and try to just get as many of them to die there as possible. Oh my god, I was not trying to glide there. Ah, curses jump, double jump, and glide being on the same button. Sometimes I'm trying to do one, and it does something else. Dude, I've never seen a spawner spawn waves of those tier 2 skeletons before. Now I'm afraid that, like, end game we're gonna run into spawners that spawn, like, the scythe guys or something. Okay. Officially cleared all of that. And what about that giant door? Okay, yes, the giant door is open. Alright, so now I know that there's no paths behind the skelly rooms. The main point seems to have just been this. What am I looking at? Oh my god, that's an undead Cyclops. I'm kinda... Are you gonna come over here? Is he stuck? I was just gonna fire a few of these while he was walking toward me, but I think he's stuck. I was going to jump over the spikes and pull him out there. Good everyone, hey Prismatic. Well, I guess we're doing this then. Probably not what the devs were hoping would happen here. Oh, dude, as soon as I took one step toward him. We gotta make some room. Let's see. Drop that, drop that. Drop that. Alright, what's this? 60 damage, 60 cutting. Stack your lockpicks. Let's see. Okay, I was fully expecting there to be the rune over here somewhere. Runes usually have like a green glow about them. Unless, did that Cyclops count as one of the keys? Hang on. We're gonna go check the door. It did. One of the markers is gone. Okay, so that Cyclops counted as one of the keys. Okay. Is this randomly generated? No. The whole game is made with intent. Okay, so this room is the same idea. We hit that button, the gates open up, hordes of undead flood out. You can try to run into the middle of the room and get them with the fireballs. I could possibly thin their numbers over here a little bit. With my fireballs. Alright, there's one dude left in there. Okay. Of course, last time I cleared them all and new ones respawned, so they might have already accounted for my strats. That's got to be refreshing. I brushed this game off because my Valheim friends didn't like it. I don't know what they were talking about when I see this. So this right now, what we're in is, I call it a mega dungeon, but it's It's a dungeon that's so big, it's got like multiple save checkpoints throughout it, as well as spots where you can repair your equipment. It's, I don't want to say endgame, it's like a mid-game thing. And right now, I'm in a room with a trap where if I hit the button, all these doors open. So I'm using Fireball, which this damage splashes through the grating to thin their numbers a bit before I open the door. Okay. Alright. Oh god. This Cyclops worked fine. Okay. So, we're running around to try to hit them with traps. Woo! Yeah, so this time it probably acted more how the developers wanted it to. Ah, jeez. I would say the room with the spike traps was a lot more deadly to these undead than this is. They are slightly bothered by this, but that's it. We've also got the spawners in those rooms that I need to take out. Okay, that one's dead. There's one more spawner. Their numbers have definitely dwindled a bit. The scythe guy and... I'm more afraid of the scythe guy than the ogre, because the scythe guy's fast. I said ogre, I meant Cyclops. It's a dead Cyclops. Okay, second spawner's destroyed. Bandaging. Alright, Cyclops. I think it's just us now. Oh, that went right between his legs. Hey, Michael Chad. Hi, say you. See, we get all the acid. I don't think that did any damage at all. I think not only is he not weak to it, I think he might be immune to it. That's a big boy, not a boss. Mini boss. Okay, he was indeed the next key. Sinister Crescent Staff, 20 power. No, salvage that. mini. I mean mini in terms of strength. Like, the first time you run into that, it is basically like a boss for you, but that's like the third one of those I've run into. So, it is still very tough, but it is something that I've seen a few times before. Have we finally reached the end? I think we have. Alright. A bow. Let's drop these. Silver shot bow. And then this probably teleports back to the entrance. Just looking for any tucked away stuff. Okay. We're near the entrance, I'm just not sure where. Ah, there we go, we're back outside. Okay, cool. This place is done. I think we can deactivate this altar to free up an altar slot. And head back home. That was an interesting one. That was a new mechanic. 3 rooms full of undead. Press a button. They all come pouring out, including a big guy. But there's some traps to help you if you use them. That was new. The map is huge. Yeah, this playthrough, we're about 50 hours in. And there's still a lot of darkness up here. Hey, Mark. Hey, Zavona. Right. Throw those in there. These are all boss parts. I'm gonna need another box for collectibles. Just like Guild Wars 2, Muck does not like map completion. What? That statement is just completely false. I've done map completion in Guild Wars 2, and I've been checking things off in this one. It's a big map, I'm working on it. Let's see. Throw that in there. I'm going to need a bigger box for some of that. Archaic essence. This can go in here. I did it 20 times. Oh, I haven't done it 20 times. I've done it a few times. 20 times is a lot. Alright. Can I make any more huge magic chests? Any more wooden planks? What do you say on all those legendary kits sitting around your inventories of yours too, though? I'm not obligated to finish all those. That's what I say. Low on charcoal. Right. Mystic hat, do not need that. Fool's Errand. Do I want to keep this? Not sure. Mirage. At this point, the only way I'm replacing the staff is if I find another one with Mana Leech. The fact that it gives me back mana when I fire it is so incredibly helpful. Okay, is all this ready to harvest? The last line is not. Okay. How are we all today? What's up, Jive? Doing good. Just finished a dungeon, cleaning up at the house now. Oh, looks like I got something here that wasn't done growing. Okay, there's some more mats for making our stamina tea. So we now have 37 Wolfsbane. And we need 50 to strengthen the flame. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay, so once this line here is done growing, we're done with that. As long as we have 18 more Malvane. Hey. There's 15, so I need to make this one more time. What am I missing? A Shroud Vapor. What am I missing for this? Active Mycelium. Okay. I can get that in like 1 minute. Any of y'all gonna try to come hit me? Okay. The gliding is so awesome, not gonna lie. It's pretty good. It's hard to control sometimes if you're trying to do something very precise, but it is pretty good. I think it was kind of clever of them to make the waypoints in this game essentially like high towers, because you can use them to glide to anything around them. Who's better gliding, this game or Guild Wars 2? I would say Guild Wars 2's gliding is easier to control, but this one feels more intense, because, like, when you're gliding in this game, like, the wind is blowing and stuff, and you actually need to, hold on, let me see if I can show you an example of what I'm talking about. Give me just a moment. I have to get out of the shroud. Let's go here. Alright. So this is a waypoint on a tower. So if I jump and just start gliding, I'm gonna let go of the controls. Do you see how I start kind of like veering either to the left or the right a little bit? Like, the wind does blow you and push you in different directions. So sometimes you have to make small adjustments to try to, like, you know, keep going straight, wherever straight is. But overall, it's pretty good. One thing, though, when you land with this, your character always does a roll. So if you watch, like, if I land right here, You see how I rolled forward like 5 feet? So sometimes if you're trying to land on like a very precise location, you'll land there and then roll right off of it. So you have to account for that. Alright. Repair gear. And...
Hey!
What to do. Alright. Make a shroud vapor. There we go. This is the guy that wanted me to go to that dungeon.
The spirits foresaw your arrival.
You've come far, but we must go farther. Delicious fear escapes them and travels from beyond the veil to my little ears. Reach the tired sands in the east. Raise them further. Glide, gather, gain. Okay, I am guessing that there is a mega dungeon in the east now. The Kindle Waste Hollowed Hulls. Let's sleep until morning so that it's brighter. Land with a dodge. I mean, my dodge moves me also. Unless you're saying, like, dodge while in midair. I don't know if you can do that. No, you cannot dodge while in midair. Let's see. Greedy for green. This is the haircut guy. Oh, would you look at that? You've brought me a cursed-looking crystal of sorts. Looking at it fills me with envy, even greed. With this, we're one step closer to the green hair dye of our dreams. Now take that crystal away from me. It makes me nervous. I'm having a vision of beautifully rich shades of green. Thank you for getting my memory up to speed by showing me both ingredients. You've earned yourself a lifetime of free haircuts. What? My haircuts are already free? Really? Are you admitting you've exploited my kindness and concussion all this time? I'm just kidding. Your smile is payment enough.
Surviving is important.
I've literally never used that guy's services a single time, but I have done his quest. Okay. Let's go here. Let's do that. Alright. And... take the planks. Alright, one huge chest. One huge magic chest. Alright. This box is now dedicated to offensive consumables. Let's see. I do all that. And put that in there. Antidote can stay with me. Let's see. That there. Okay, we got some gems here. Allied hollow level. 10% trigger chance on kill. What? Killing an enemy with no allied unarmored hollow active has a chance to spawn an allied level 21 unarmored hollow. 10% chance on kill to summon a friend, basically. This is now the arrow box. Alright. Let's see, leftover gems. What do we do with the leftovers? Put them there, I guess. Okay. Do that. Okay. All right.